This week on Rochelle's Daily Wire Video Edition, we're going to talk about a very interesting circuit split dealing with the integrity of the bankruptcy system. As you know, the appellate standard for standing to appeal is the pecuniary interest test, and it requires that whoever tries to appeal an order from the bankruptcy court must have a direct pecuniary interest, and that is, must be in a position to either gain or lose financially by the outcome of the appeal. Well, often in bankruptcy cases, a creditor may really not be affected by whether or not the order of the bankruptcy court goes one way or the other on appeal, because very often disputes in bankruptcy court are just not going to make any difference with regard to creditors' ultimate economic outcome. But in some cases, creditors want to appeal and argue that the integrity of the bankruptcy system is involved, perhaps based on an allegation that a professional or somebody else did not make a proper disclosure. Well, interestingly, there is a split of circuits. The Second Circuit and 3 other circuits have held that if what you're arguing about as a creditor is the integrity of the bankruptcy system, well then in those circumstances there is appellate standing, because those 4 circuits expand the notion of person aggrieved to include somebody who is trying to uphold the dignity of the system. But on the other hand, there are 3 other circuits which do not allow appellate standing if all you're arguing about is the integrity of the bankruptcy system. Well, I got to tell you, I think this is a really, really important topic, and I wish one of these days the Supreme Court would take up the issue and resolve it one way or the other. This issue was brought to my attention because there was a very recent Second Circuit opinion finding that there was appellate standing when the creditor was attempting to enforce the integrity of the system. Sadly, that decision from the Second Circuit, I think, is interlocutory, and therefore I think there is it's very unlikely to have any chance for certiorari in the Supreme Court. So, sad to say, I think we're going to have to wait a very long time before the Supreme Court gets around to deciding this very interesting and, I must say, very important issue. I am Bill Rochelle, the editor-at-large for American Bankruptcy Institute. I will return same time next week with something interesting from the world of bankruptcy. Until then, be well, stay safe, and good day.